The majority of core exercises are generally very similar, and these are effective, don't get me wrong. However, once these start to get easy and you want to challenge yourself a bit more, we have 5 exercises you can try that are really underrated, which take the difficulty up a level and what you probably aren't doing or haven't even tried before. So, rather than just a standard plank on its own, give one of these a try. Exercise number 1. This is great for hitting multiple muscles of the core, and it's doing the Pallop Press. You want a cable machine for this. Set the level just below chest height. Take a step away to take the weight, then keeping your body still, you'll press the cable out. This will engage a lot of the core as you resist the rotation to keep still. You can either do this as a hold and measure it for time, or return to the start and repeat, and do it as reps. This is really easy to scale by changing weights. Ensure to repeat both sides. Exercise number 2. This is a way to make the plank much harder. You'll need a TRX or suspension trainer for this one. A lot of the time people will put their feet in, which will increase the challenge, but for this version is putting your elbows in, which really creates a challenge as this takes out upper stability that you have on the floor normally. You'll struggle to get half the time you can hold a normal plank doing this variation. If it is too hard, just do it with the feet first. Exercise number 3. Now, this is a fantastic core exercise and a better option than the plank in my opinion. If you can hold this for a minute with good form, then you've got a really strong core. We are talking about the hollow body hold. Start this by bringing elbows and knees into the center to really get that back flat into the floor. Then extend both arms and legs out straight. Have the legs as straight as possible and off the floor. The lower, the harder. Then keep the upper body raised up with the shoulders off the floor, arms straight back the whole time, keeping that back flat into the floor. Hold and record the time. As soon as the back raises, stop, and that's your time. Then work on building that up. Exercise number 4. For this one, get a Swiss ball, and you'll set up in a plank with your elbows on the ball. But rather than staying static, you'll rotate your elbows round and stir the pot. Measure for time and do it for equal time clockwise and anti-clockwise. Ensure minimal movement of the hips while doing this to make it more effective. Exercise number 5. This is a version of mountain climbers, but with a real focus on the abs and core, and harder than it looks as you start doing more. You'll do it as mountain climber crosses. This is where your knee will go to the opposite elbow, and you're not just moving it in that direction and swapping really quickly, because that's just not going to be as effective. Instead, you're going to actually get your knee to touch your elbow. You'll probably have to have a slight rock forward on your shoulders to be able to achieve this. And make sure you really work and connect into getting a good core contraction every time. You can do this for reps or time. If you want to follow along to an ab workout, then watch this video here. It's only 4 minutes long, but really effective. You don't need any equipment and aim to start doing it daily.